of Village 7-1, so we're going to see a fabulous four boats for the region. It's SAP J Luca, it's Lucas Moore, it's Village 7-1, and Jim Cars can sneak in. It's also attacking her boat. See, it's all the swords are, and they're penalizing each other.
Hello and welcome to our Esailing World Championship Final highlight show.
And Steve, I promised to keep you up to the in many ways. There you go. You lose, and you snooze. There, and he's taking the win because he's cheating. So starting in first, Esailing TV doing a great start this time. Let's go this way so we might get some. No, don't do that with the mark again. Ah, Jesus Christ. Why doing a crazy format as we're doing today?
Well, I'm getting cut the rug.
To the right hand side, see the blue starts up there. Then two penalties, no, only one penalty. Moin, guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren, und herzlichen Willkommen zum Esailing TV. Mein Name ist Thomas Björn Lütti und ich komme auf den anderen Seiten von dem Ganzen, in Dänemark, in einer kleinen Stadt wie Sonderburg. Aber diesen Stream ist nicht gestreamt in die deutsche Sprache. We want to do it in English because we have a lot of English fans around the world, and welcome on Esailing TV and welcome to the German community. We love when the Germans also are growing up, and this time the German community really is going to grow. Jonathan Koch is in the lead of it together with HRC Rocket and Secret Sailing, so we know it's going to grow. A lot of the players has been writing Moin into the chat, and that's northern part of Germany. They are saying Moin when we're saying hello and Moin when we're saying goodbye. And let's go in and watch a little bit. This is what it's all about today. We are going in to watch the German class. They're calling themselves 17 players is ready for start. We have players like HRC Rocket. He was number 2 in the German league last year. Then we have Roxy Joni, also known as Jonathan Koch. He's sitting in Konstanz. Then we have Secret Sailing, also known as Philip Mann. He's sitting in Kiel, close by here. German 6-9, we have seen him a little bit before in the servers. Enter your name here. Also, we have seen him before. Then we have a new player, Firot. I haven't seen him before in the servers. Ossie Hammer, he won some of the regattas we streamed last week. Redbat, Mugalente. He's just joining in the online sailing community, the international club also, because he is top performing. Midsummer Sail is coming in, and we'll see more players joining in just before the start. Let's see here. It's coming in 18 players now. Then we have Abel Sogno, Christina. A female player is also coming. I can't see the full name here. Tumalin is coming in. Lapis, Sailtrax, Lakufia, and Michael coming in. We're going to see a format tonight when we're going to see in. The format is going to be a J70, a 49er, a Nacra 17, a Starboat. That's 4 races back to back, and then a middle race with a 49er, and there's a discard after 4 races. This is going to be great. This is going to be fun, because one thing I know is when the Germans start doing things, they start taking over the command from rest of us in the world. Here's the German server, so let's join in and watch it and see how it goes. Interesting to see, we have seen players like Ossie Hammer top perform before. Secret Sailing was in a high level in last season. Roxy Joni is quite, at the moment, is the player who's placed best in the ranking list. Ossie Hammer, very active player at the moment. So let's see how they will do, how they will grow. And herzlichen Glückwunsch für die deutsche Seglers, für Spielen die Virtual Regatta INSHORE und herzlichen Willkommen an Esailing TV. oder es heißt TV in Deutsch. Welcome to the players and let's get ready to play. If you want to write us, you can write us in the chat on Esailing TV's Facebook, YouTube, Twitch and Twitter, and then you will get your message direct into studio and we can commentate on it or answer your questions. So please get ready to play. We will make a small presentation of them when we are coming in, but this is a registered sailor. It's Christina Schubar. So a female registered sailor. I think it's the first one we actually have that's registered here on Esailing TV. That's going to be great to see her. Maybe she stinks like a bee, like she's saying here. It is the queen bee of Esailing. And mine to Norman also. And welcome to Andreas Lehmann. Viele Folkmark, super. We love when you're joining in, and don't forget we also speak German and understand German in studio, so everything is okay here. So to all of you while we're waiting, please take care of yourself. Take it serious. The world is locking down at the moment because of the coronavirus, and it's not for fun. In Denmark, we closed the borders yesterday. The Germans are closing it tomorrow, and I have to say we have been isolated in homes in Denmark, and that's why we have this fantastic studio you see here. We build it up at home so we can stream everything when we're getting ready. But enough talk about that coronavirus. We're hearing a lot of it in the studios and in TV and everything. Now it's about sailing, it's about Esailing, and it's about race number 1 out of 4, and this is the J70. The J70 is one of the good boats in Virtual Regatta INSHORE. It's one of the really competitive boats. It's a cool boat, it's a slow boat, and it's tactical and strategic boat. So that is the start. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's have a small presentation. Roxy Joni, the organizer, is here. 20 skippers in the start. La Couvillard. Then we have RSC Rocket. Michael is here. Tumalin, also Secret Sailing. Christina is here. Mugelente. Then we have Sail Tracks. German 180. Red Bat. Enter your name here. Phil Rudd. Ahab. Midsummer Sail. Ossie Hammer. Fantastic name. It really sounds German. That's a really strong name. German 6-9, and then we have Lapis coming in here. 20 seconds to start. Let's see it. I know a lot of these skippers here are sailors in real life. They are not registered as sailors, but they know how to do the sailing. 15 seconds to start. What will their tactic and strategy be? They're reading the windsocks in the top left corner, and right now it's coming straight at them. And there is the start going. Good start by all players. Oh, 3 players with a false start. German 180, Mugelente, Lapis, RSC Rocket came over the starting line too early. Luckily for them, they didn't get a penalty for that, because it was within a second, but they had to do a 360, go back, 180, go back to the starting line and come back up. A penalty in the middle, that's for Mugelente. Sail Tracks also with it. Right now it's Roxy Joni in the lead. Where is he placed? He's here in the yellow boat. Secret Sailing in second place. He's the black boat. Third place is to Michael, 46.85. Let's see, it's going up. We will follow them in the chopper. They're all going to the right hand side, except some few boats there is crossing to the left hand side. It's quite amazing what they would do here with that wind intelligence up there, because when we're looking at it, the windsock is actually going straight at them. It's a little bit mixed. There's a lighter wind in the left hand side and a harder breeze in the right hand side. So a boat like Phil Rudd is placed in a good position. We can see him here. German 6-9 is crossing to the opposite side, and none of them are actually having the wind over the sails, so They're all caught in this wind direction there is at the moment, but let's see, there might come up a wind shift, and who will that be in favor for? Let's go to the opposite side, to the leading boat, Secret Sailing, coming to the left-hand side. There's only one problem for him there, and that is when he tacks up towards that top mark, rest of the fleet are coming in starboard tack, and they might penalize him because they have the right away. Penalty to Michael by Esailing. It was because Michael sailed in front of Esailing. There came in a starboard tack. So penalty to him. German 6-9, Firot is coming up here. It looks like German 6-9 is nailing it a little bit, but it's still Secret Sailing in the lead. Roxy Joni, he's in second. The server says he's here, but I'm not sure he will be in second when we're rounding the first top mark up there. This is the top mark they're coming to, as Alec Wilkinson sometimes says here in studio, the light from heaven when we watch at it. But right now the light from heaven is gone because the players are entering the area of the mark. German 6-9 in the lead. He sailed the shortest distance. Secret Sailing drops to second, but they're very close to each other, and that's good news. Roxy Joni drops to fourth. I think he will drop to fifth, and he might get a penalty here. Let's see, he's crossing in, tacking in, managed to do a small tack, rounding that mark without a penalty. Good maneuvering, so he is in third. Actually fourth, battling with Esailing, but all the rest of the fleet are very close to him. We'll see a penalty there, handed out to Midsummer Sail for hitting the mark, but he was pressured into it. Spinning her up, it goes downwind, a lot of speed coming up, and this is good news for German 6-9. He has the speed 13.9, 14.2, Secret Sailing 14.1. That means German 6-9 is 0.5 faster. Esailing also, none of them caught in wind shadow. There's not a battle in between top three. Secret Sailing might go into a battle with Esailing. Here we see a small battlefield rod throwing dirty air on La Couvillard. And then we have Tumalin coming in. And when they jibe down there, see, now they're all caught in wind shadow. Michael coming in. No, he's not jibing. Penalty to Tumalin. Let's go to mark rounding. Right now, the German 6-9 going to the left-hand side. Secret Sailing following him. We can see Esailing also, but Secret Sailing, he straight away tacks towards the middle. Roxy Joni also doing the same. It might because of the windsocks up there, the wind intelligence, a penalty is giving out here in the roundings. But let's come out and see what's happening in the upwind race. It's what we call a long upwind race. That means they really need to do their maneuvering and find the wind. And right now the wind are in the left-hand side. There's a harder breeze and the wind is coming over. There's sails in the left-hand side, but see the windsocks in the right-hand side. There's a lighter breeze, but the wind is going into the sails if they are in the right-hand side. So what to choose? Hard breeze or lighter breeze? Roxy Joni going to the hard breeze. Esailing 2. Also, German 6-9 Secret Sailing is keeping themselves in towards the middle. Is this a good idea what Roxy Joni is doing? I'm not sure, but let's see what happens when he tacks up towards the top mark. Roxy Joni, also known as Jonathan Koch, has been playing in a high level and been very active in the online sailing club VRE, the international club, where he has been playing against top 200 in the world for a long period of time. German 6-9 is here. He's right now in the lead and he's actually in control. So the boat's going in towards the middle like Secret Sailing. German 6-9. They are placing themselves in a good position. Esailing is close to the leading boats. So we will have 3 boats battling for the victory. Roxy Joni, he chose wrong as we said. He's dropping to 7. And if he's unlucky, he might drop to 9 position. We're only saying that because we have been playing or watching the game, commentating it too much, so we know what will happen when they are choosing wrong sides. So Esailing third, Secret Sailing is pressuring German 6-9 a little bit, but German 6-9 can pressure it back. It's interesting to see who will round the mark. Will there be a penalty? Secret Sailing taking a chance, attacking 6-9. Secret Sailing with that penalty, and now he needs to go behind. And that's a slowdown, so he will drop and he will drop a hard time. So good attack by German 6-9. Ossie Hammer in second. Secret Sailing lost momentum, is now under attack by Michael, and Roxy Joni sneaks in fifth. Oh, a slow rounding and a penalty to HSC Rocket. He was, as I remember, second in last season of the German league. La Kufian coming here. The Roxy Joni, Red Bat, Sail Tracks, Phil Rod, HSC Rocket, Enter Your Name. All of them rounding the mark. But let's follow the leading boats. It's going downwind for the finish line. We can see Enter Your Name got a penalty rounding the second top mark, going towards the finish line. We don't know why he got it, because we didn't have a view on that. Secret Sailing battling with Michael. We have to see here. No, German 6-9 cannot be under attack by Ossie Hammer. But Ossie Hammer here, he's lucky that Secret Sailing, Michael and Roxy Joni is battling it out, so he will also get second. Right now, let's following here. Michael, he goes to the left-hand side. He's going into a lighter wind. The wind is in the right-hand side. Secret Sailing sees it, and he goes down towards the middle, capturing the wind much more. See, a speed difference of 2 knots, 2.5 knots. That's very costly by Michael, losing 2 positions because of that decision. Remember to watch the radar. The dark area is where the breeze are. The light areas where there's a lighter breeze and actually almost no wind. Roxy Joni sneaks up, take 4th. Secret Sailing 3rd. Michael drops down to 5th. Then we have a battle behind here. Mugelente under attack by Red Bat. He needs to go in front of him. Oh, he just managed to cross in. Mugelente attacks. Mugelente, he tried to go to the 6th position. No, this time he go in and attack Red Bat. Mugelente wins the 7th position. Red Bat get 8. Lapis is getting a penalty here behind. So he's dropping in, but see here, the whole fleet for the last positions are coming in at the same time. Massive crossing of that finish line. We can't call who's getting what. The only one we can call here is Lapis coming in last. So, a very well done job by German 6-9 or 69. Going in and winning this first race. 7 seconds in front of Ossie Hammer. That's impressive. Secret Sailing in 3rd, Roxy Joni in 4th, Michael in 5th, La Kufia in 6th, Mugelente in 7, Red Bat 8, HSC Rocket 9, Ahab 007, he might be a James Bond type, he's in 10, maybe he is a fan of one of the movies where the Ahab is in. 11 is Sail Tracks, 12 Enter Your Name, Midsummer Sail in 13, German 188, 14 to Marlene, 15 Phil Rott, 16 Christina, Super Christina is going 17, and Lapis is getting 18. Roxy Joni had the best start. Enter Your Name, say name here, sailed the maximum speed. German 6-9, and that's why he's winning, sailed the shortest distance. We can see Mugelente, he really made some really hard attacks and also hard defendings with 20 jibes in total. And Enter Your Name here got 4 penalties in total. Watching this graph, we can see how the players develop. We can see Secret Sailing, because of that penalty at the second top mark rounding, he went in and got a penalty in the battle against German 6-9, and then he dropped to 3rd. We can also see Roxy Joni, because of Michael's fault of going into lighter wind, sneaks up and takes 4th. So that is fantastic races. Good start here in the German class, and let's see here, this is SailRanks, sailranks.com, fantastic program, and a winner gets 1 point, second 2 points, and so on. And we can see here all the points has already been entered. Abel Sugnon has not been in the first race, so he will get a DNS, but he might join in race number 2. Next boat coming up is a 49er, so let's see how that will go today. Please write in the chat, please share what we're doing, share it with all your German friends out there. Show that the e-sailing community of Germany is growing and you're doing competitions together. See here, the Italians are online, the Germans is online. Here's a mix, the Danes mixed with the together with the UAE. We have a German Italian match racing, also a match racing in between UAE and Ireland, and then we have the Switzerland also getting ready for it. But this is the one we're going into. This is the German class. It's the German class we're going to see. So who will win the next race? Will it be a German 6-9 coming in and do a fantastic job again? We will see. See all the skippers coming in here on one line. They're joining the server at the same time. So let's get ready for the next race. Second race of tonight is a 49er coming up. 49er is still a cool boat. It's a faster boat than the J17. It's I have to say it's really that's really a common sense for sailors, but for non-sailors like me, it was quite a surprise. Normally there's two sailors, skippers on a boat like this, but in this case it's one person controlling it with either his mobile phone, tablet, or laptop or desktop at home. The 49er has an upwind, best VNG upwind speed 11.7, and it has a wind shadow of 23 meters. So in this case, we won't see a boat that's really good of downwind attacks like we saw in the J70. So now we're going to see skippers focus on the wind intelligence. Here the race is won in an upwind situation. So it's all about sailing the shortest distance and get in to that win, so you're going the upwind race. 18 skippers from the start. Let's see it here. We have Sail Tracks, we have Christina, we have German 188, Ahab 007, let's call him that. Secret Sailing coming in, Tumalin, Philrut, enter your name here, Mügelente, German 69, the winner of the last race, Midsummer Sail, La Cuvia, Michael coming in, Lapis. Then we have Ossie Hammer, RSC Rocket, Red Bat, and Roxy Joni. So who will take it? Who will go it? Right now it's all about doing your tactics. Let's see it a little bit from top. Right now the most of the fleet is clustering up at the committee boat. But what to do in this case? It's actually a quite mixed result. The wind intelligence is telling us up there. The windsocks again going straight at the fleet, and in the sides, left hand side and right hand side, both windsocks are going opposite sides. So so normally I will choose to go into the middle, so I will place me in a position there. Let's see. Start coming up. Clean start for all of them, a slow start for German 6-9. No, the winner of the last race, German 6-9, with a penalty. No. And it looks like he lost connection also. So the winner of the last race hasn't crossed the starting line. He's out of the race. He will get top score in this race. So, RSC Rocket, Secret Sailing, Christina also in the lead. Where is Christina? She is the green boat. Where is she placing herself? She's there in the middle. I might keep myself in the middle. So German 6-9 out of the race, getting maximum score. A win in the first race and maximum score in the second. This means we are going to have a new leader after this race. Michael in the lead. He's here in the bottom of the screen. Secret Sailing in second. RSC Rocket third. Christina in fourth. We have some boats going to the opposite side. Then we can go over here and say La Cuvia. He is there in 11th position. Right now he's actually in a harder breeze, getting wind over the sails. So let's see how that will go. German 188 in the lead because of that wind shift, and he might be way ahead in the lead. So let's see how he will manage to keep the distance to his opponents here. Philrut, we have Ossie Hammer, then we have Enter Your Name, Red Bat, Christina here, Mügelente, Enter Your Name, and La Cuvia coming in here. So coming up to the top mark for the first time, and remember what I said, this in the 49er, the most of the race is won in the upwind. So, but in downwind you can do a huge mistake sailing away from the wind, and then you will lose big time. German 188 in the lead, coming first. Roxy Joni second. Ossie Hammer third. Dropping down to fourth. La Kofian coming in. Phil Rudd. Mykelente, enter your name here. Christina in 8. High C Rocket 9. Red Bat. Penalty to Ahab 007. Secret Sailing in 11. To Marlene in 12. Rounding the mark. Let's see. No penalties in that mark rounding. Midsummer with a penalty behind. High C Rocket currently in 8. Throwing dirty air on enter your name. Remember, the wind shadow is only 23 meters big of this boat type, the 49er. So you need to be very close to your opponent to throw dirty air on him. But when you're doing, there's almost 1 knot speed difference. Roxy Joni attacking German 188. And this is, I have to say, this is really, really good attack by Roxy Joni. The only mistake he did here is he's all the way on the inside. But luckily for him, La Kufia is coming in and taking over, dropping wind shadow on German 188. So they're all following each other, and now it's interesting. The upwind race is coming. Who is doing the best race upwind? Roxy Joni to the right-hand side. German 188 going with him. La Kufia also. Ossie Hammer coming in. Phil Rudd. Opposite side. Mykelente. We can see Ossie Hammer also going to the opposite side. Let's see all the wind. According to server, the wind are in the right-hand side. So where La Kufia is going is the wind. So he might win a lot of it. Let's keep an eye on him. He was in 3rd, rounding that mark. Right now he's in 2nd, 11.3. It looks like they're all having 11.3, 11.2 in the middle, 11.0 by Ossie Hammer. They are in lighter winds, so right now this orange bow, La Kufia, is really, really doing a great job. Coming in 2nd, winning 1 position. Roxy Joni still in the lead. German 188 losing 2 position in that mark rounding and upwind, and let's hope he's not going to lose more. He's taking a chance, going to the right hand side. A hard breeze is there, the wind will go over the sails, but it looks like we're going to have a wind shift. We can see in the opposite side where we have the yellow boat. Let's all the way over here where Secret Sailing are. They are in lighter wind, but the wind shocks are moving in favor for him. But he is too long behind to do a difference. Let's see, German 188 back in 2nd. La Kufia losing at the moment, but he needs to do 2 tacks where German 188 can come in with speed. And see, he's sailing 12.8, so he has chosen to go way out of the ley line and then change his angle so he get a better angle towards the mark and come with more speed. But he's not sailing the shortest distance when doing that. He's just getting more speed into the sails. La Kufia in 2nd, German 188 in 3rd, Mykelente in 4th. Then we have a small battle here behind. Ossie Hammer, Phil Rudd, and High C Rocket. Christina on the inside. Still in the lead. It's Roxy Joni. It's La Kufia in 2nd, German 188 coming in. Mykelente. Then we have Ossie Hammer, Phil Rudd. And interesting, we have a split. Roxy Joni going to the right hand side, 16.2. He's actually going into a lighter wind. That's normally what we're not seeing him doing, where these boats going into harder breeze. So what will happen? What will happen here? Will Roxy Joni lose his position? We will keep an eye on it. Right now it's saying 186 meters to 2nd place. But everything can change when they're coming into the hard breeze. But there's a battle for 2nd and 3rd. German 188 attacking La Kufia. And right now it looks like High C Rocket, who also went to the opposite side, are in 2nd because of this battle. Interesting call here. What's going to happen? The wind has shifted. All the wind are in the right hand side. So all the boats over here, Secret Sailing, High C Rocket, Roxy Joni, are going to take 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Coming from behind, impressive here. So they were tricked to go to the opposite side because of the wind, but then there was a huge wind shift. High C Rocket 2nd, Secret Sailing 3rd. Then we have La Kufia going 4th, German 188 coming in 5th. Rest of the fleet coming in. Small battle here. Lapis with a penalty. Enter your name in position 14. Sail tracks coming in to Marlene. Then we have Midsummer Sail coming in last. Roxy Journey with a victory. High Sea Rocket is winning second. Secret Sailing is winning third. So way to go by them. La Cuvia fourth. German 188. Fifth Mugilente 6. Ossehammer 7. Then we have Red Bat 8. Ahab 0079. La Pistin. Firot, he is 11. Michael 12. Christina 13, enter your name here, 14, Sail Tracks 15, Tourmaline 16, Midsummer Sail 17, and German 6-9, the winner of the last race, lost connection in the start of the race and getting position 18. Ossehammer with the best start, Roxy Journey with best average speed, Ahab 007 sailed the shortest distance, but he might got some penalties because he's not in the lead. Let's go up and see here. See, he drops down there to 9, and when we're following him, we can see he sailed the shortest distance. He had a really good start. Then he got a penalty. No, he didn't have a good start. He just sailed the shortest distance. Very bad start. Sailed the shortest distance and actually managed to come from last position to position 9. So actually good job by him. But see in the downwind race, as I told, High Sea Rocket, Secret Sailing took over La Cuvia in the downwind race. So impressive done by them. So let's go in and see the scoreboard. The scoreboard is coming up in a few sec. It will be upgraded when it's showing this yellow sign there. It's coming in. If you have any questions, comments, or anything else, write us in the chat. This is fantastic. This is Esailing in Germany. This is the German class coming up, and there is the scoreboard. A new leader coming in, Roxy Journey with a lead with 5 points. Secret Sailing 6 points. Ossehammer 9 points. La Cuvia 10 points. High Sea Rocket 11. Mugilente 13. Red Bat 16. Michael 17. Matze 19. Ahab 007 19. German 6-9C, a victory and a DNS 20 points. So, unglaublich, was has passiert here. So, way to go by Roxy Journey here. German 6-9, he must be very unhappy, but remember there's a discard after race number 4, so he can still be in the lead if he's winning the last races. Next race coming up, a NACFRA 17. Again, a fast boat, but this time it's a foil boat we're going into. The Spanish are there. There we have the German. A foil boat coming up, and always interesting to see what happens when they're coming into the foil boats, because these foil boats are really hard to steer. It's like sliding around the marks or drifting if we need to do a race term. So when they're coming to the mark with speed and they're coming with 24.8 knots downwind speed, then they're drifting around the mark and it's pretty hard to steer. So let's see how that will go. The players coming in, and let's take some stats on this fantastic foil boat. This is Roxy Journey we are watching. The NACFRA 17 has 14.5 in best VMT upwind. It has a wind shadow of 22 meters. So again, not an attack and defensive boat downwind, but you really need to focus on the wind intelligence. Again, you're winning this boat type. If you're really good at doing your upwind race, you can really win 30 meters, 20 meters in that upwind race. But downwind, again, don't do like we saw in the last race. We saw La Cuvia, we saw, and the other boats following him over there, going into lighter wind, where the 3 boats winning was in a harder breeze and also got the wind from behind. So that's the difference. So let's see what's coming up. NACFRA 17 coming up, race number 3 on the way. There we go. We're waiting for the race officers to start it. It's amazing job. It's made by Roxy Journey. I don't know who he's getting help from or he's doing everything himself, but let's see where it would go. The start hasn't come yet, so please write in the chat if there's anything you want to know, want to see, or want to hear. Starting procedure, 18 players at the start, so let's get ready to rumble. And it's not a reach start, it's a tactical classic upwind, downwind race we're going to see. So they're really going into it with all their hearts. This is Lacouvier. We saw losing his second position in last race because of not reading the wind intelligence. But what to do in this case? The wind is coming from right side towards left. This means when it's coming in there, it's all about going to the left-hand side when the start is coming. But it's also, if you're doing a slow start with this boat, you already lost momentum because it takes some time for it to go into maximum speed. It takes around 7 seconds. So if you can come with speed from behind and time it, it will be very good. So let's see it from top. Starts coming up. Who will do the best start? A black boat, I think it's Secret Sailing, sneaks away. As I said, Secret Sailing sneaks away. And here the start coming. 2 seconds, 1 second. No false start, but a very slow start. Roxy Joni would have been, one penalty, one false start for Seehammer. But Roxy Joni, he's in the lead, but he got a penalty and he will drop down. Secret Sailing is currently in position 17, the last position. He came slow over that starting line and he's going to the left-hand side. And see again, wind intelligence, wind intelligence, wind intelligence. Right-hand side, all the wind, hard breeze coming in, dark area on the radar. Left-hand side, light wind. A light color on the radar, so it's all about being in the right hand side. And right now, according to a server, it's Red Bat in the middle, they are in the lead. But let's see what happens, because Christina is actually doing something great here, placing herself in the right hand side with the wind into the sails coming from starboard tack, and the fleet is all assembled though, so this means Christina can actually penalize most of the boats coming in front of her. But it looks like Red Bat is way ahead. Lacouvier also. Roxy Joni. Christina is coming in. Let's see here. See, a lot of penalties might come out. Midsummer Sail managed to tack in front of her. Let's go follow Lacouvier. He's coming here. Crossing in. Michael under pressure needs to go behind. Roxy Joni in 9. Red Bat in 2nd. German 188 in the lead. Maybe the fast boats are for German 188. Let's see. Tacks towards the top mark. No, they're going a little bit further out, trying to do a bigger angle and get some more speed. Let's see. 14.7, yeah, he's having a better angle than best VMG. Red Bat trying to get speed. Lacouvier coming. Mugelende needs to do 2 tacks. Doing the slow move up. That's a pretty hard penalty to sail tracks by sailing in front of Mugelende. A HRC Rocket also getting a penalty. The fleet is split into 2, and interesting to see in the lead Lacouvier. Then we have German 188, Red Bat, Mugelende, Michael, Roxy Joni, and then we see some of the boats actually managed to close that gap a little bit, and that is impressive for them. So, Secret Sailing. Tumalin coming in. HRC Rocket, again, small wind shadow, 22 meters big. So you have to be close to attack your enemies there. You can see 3 boats close to each other. They're just outside of the wind shadow. Red Bat, German 188, Mugelende, Lacouvier, Roxy Joni coming in. He will be penalized if he's hit. And that forces him to go to the opposite side. Mugelende drops down in speed. This is interesting. We have a split. 4 of the leading boats going to the right-hand side. Only one going to the left-hand side is Roxy Joni. And right now, Roxy Joni is sailing into lighter wind. So he might lose this. Let's go to the leading boat. Let's see it from top here. This is Lacouvier. In the middle, Mugelende is 2nd now. Good move by him, tacking to the right-hand side straight away after rounding the opposite corner. According to Server, a wind shift came in. Roxy Joni is in the lead according to Server. So, playing a little bit by luck by Roxy Joni here. But he's still in lighter wind. Will he still be in the lead when we are coming towards the top mark? Let's go a little bit closer to him. There we go. Here we see him, the proud sailor. He's a youngster, or he's not a youngster, but he's in the 20s. He is from Constance, sitting home playing it, just been working for the EU and coming back to his studying, and there he's sitting in his room playing this fantastic game, Virtua Regatta INSHORE. But he's not in the lead when we're coming to the top mark. Let's see here. Attacked by Red Bat. No, Red Bat, he tacks up. La Couvia tacks up. This means what we're seeing here are sailors and not e-sailors, because then they've been pressuring Roxy Joni a little bit more. Roxy needs to go on the inside. Goes on the inside, still in the lead. Red Bat coming in. La Couvia coming up there. Next boat is Michael. Then we have German 188, High Sea Rocket, Mügelende, Secret Sailing in 10, Sail Tracks, Turmalin, Osseehammer with a penalty for sailing into Turmalin. Now we have a gap. 3 boats in the lead. They are fighting for the victory. Then we have a small group with 5 boats behind, fighting for 4th to 8. We will just see the battle in the lead here. La Couvia is going away from the battle, so Red Bat trying to attack Roxy Joni, but he really needs to be good at doing that attack. No, he jibes away, getting ready to defend himself against La Couvia. And there he's going in. Red Bat coming in. Roxy Joni following them, going in front of them. They're following each other like pearls on a string. So let's go to the group behind them. We have German 188 in the lead. Right now from the right hand side, Michael coming in. Jibes in. High Sea Rocket in 5th. Then we have Mügelende. We have Secret Sailing. He's winning 2 positions in the downwind race. Turmalin 9. Sail Tracks in 10th. Osseehammer in position 11, Christina in 12, Midsummer Sail, Fuel Rod, Lapis, Enter Your Name, and Ahab 007 coming in last. So a win for Roxy Joni, Red Bat in 2nd, La Couvia in 3rd, German 188 in 4th, High Sea Rocket in 5th, Michael in 6th, we have Mügelende in 7th, Secret Sailing 8, Turmalin in 9, Sail Tracks in 10, Osseehammer in position 11, Christina in 12, Firot in 13, Midsummer Sail 14, Lapis 15, Enter Your Name here 16, Ahab 007 17, and see who lost connection again, German 6-9. He won the first race, and since then he has been having troubles with his internet. Unlucky for him. Michael with the best start. Mügelende sailed the shortest distance. Secret Sailing with 14 jibes, defensive move and attack move. Osseehammer with 3 penalties. Roxy Joni winning it at the top rounding, so the upwind race was Roxy Joni's win here, and luckily for him the wind was shifting. He took a chance and he won it on that. Then we can see La Couvia, he drops down in the upwind race to 3rd. Red Bat goes in and takes 2nd in that case. And German 188 lost it at the gate mark. He did a good move there, but as I remember, he got a penalty there. So let's see the scoreboard when it's ready. It's not ready yet, so let's just prepare the next race when it's coming up. Right now, it looks like Roxy Joni is taking another win up there, so he will get 6 points. But who will challenge him in this race today? As I said, he's the organizer, but he's also pretty high level in the VRE Sailing Club. Been doing a lot of races, and right now he's been locked down in his room while he's studying, so he can play e-sailing and he can study. So what will he choose? He's playing e-sailing in a high level. There we go. Upgrade coming in here. There we go. Roxy Joni in the lead with 6 points. La Couvia 13 points. Secret Sailing 14 points. High Sea Rocket 16 points. Red Bat 5th. Osseehammer 6. Mügelende 7. But what's interesting to watch here is after the next race there will be a discard just before they're going into the medal race. So the race you've been doing worse will be cut away. For Roxy Joni it's the 4 points going away. For La Couvia it's the 6 points. But for Secret Sailing it's 8 points if he keeps himself in top 3. And Osseehammer it's 11 points. So a lot of things can happen in this scoreboard going into the next race. And the next race is going to be a star boat. to describe the start boat, it's a very slow boat. Normally we are using the start boat for match races. And these match races, because the start boat has a huge wind shadow, 33 meters big. Let's see it here. Let's go a little bit closer to it. 33 meters big wind shadow in the game. It doesn't have a spinnaker, so upwind you have an average speed in best VMG 5.5, and downwind, if you're doing great, you're hitting 7.7, and if you're really lucky and there's a hard breeze, 8.8 knots. So watching the starboard here is like watching a boat going slow, very slow-mo in this game. But starboard is very important to train, because there might come up a huge event with the starboard. And when they're going downwind here, again, you're going to win this race by keeping yourself out of wind shadow and really, really doing a great upwind race, because downwind, you will be under attack. You need to defend yourself, and you need to go out of that wind shadow, and the boats will come from behind. And the difference in speed is 2.5 knots downwind. So when you are caught in that wind shadow, you are under pressure. So that's actually a good choice. I know a lot of players are saying, it's the starboat. But guys, practice it, get ready. 19 players coming in. It's because this skipper here joined in the race. That's Johannes Barnsen. He's also from Kiel, the German e-sailing champion 2019. Got his prize here in 2020 at the German Sailing Federation event. A very beautiful plate he got there for being the best e-sailor on the ranking list in 2019. So let's see if he can do anything about it. Go in and mix up the result a bit. He's not in the race for going into the middle race. He's just joining in because he saw we were online and he could have some fun with all the other German sailors. Fantastic to see. We're almost 20 German sailors tonight. Let's see how many there are in the next race in next week. 24 seconds to start. See, very slow boat, very big sail. What to do? The wind is a little bit mixed. Will you go to the left side or will you go to the right side? It's all about not getting that penalty. A penalty in the starboat only means you're dropping down 6-8 meters, but still 6-8 meters being caught in wind shadow all the way upwind is a hard one. Michelinde with a penalty. Ossehammer with a penalty. So those two skippers are going to see the other boats from behind in the wind shadow. Right now, Secret Sailing, it looks like, if we are using the eye here, he's going to have it. Uli Sigerberg is asking, Tokyo 2020 e-sailing? Yeah, I have to say, if it's cancelled, the Olympics, that it looks like at the moment, then there's only the online part left, and then we have e-sailing on the program. But one thing is for sure, e-sailing will be part of Paris 2024. There's already been announced that e-sailing will be joined in there. So let's see here. In the left-hand side, there's a less wind than the right-hand side. And see, here's the difference from racing a starboat and the other boats. The ley lines are very close, and it's very straight up towards that top mark. So it's all about keeping yourself outside of the wind shadow and not get into it. Secret Sailing is in the lead, but he needs to be, hold on tight, 22 meters in the lead, rounding that mark for not being caught by a wind shadow by the other boats. So he really needs to defend himself quite well. One there is behind, caught in wind shadow, that's Michelinde. He can have a chance to win over some of the other boats, but let's see here. German 188 in the right hand side. He is tagging up towards that mark, and there's a small wind shift, and he is in a lighter breeze. But see what's happening. The windsocks are going against him. So all these boats here in the right hand side are sailing a longer distance than the boats in the left hand side. This means Ahab 007 needs to tag up now. See, he was caught in a wind shift and he didn't see it. So he's going way outside of the ley line. That will be a very hard one. So enter your name in 6. A penalty to Midsummer in the battle against Johannes Barnsen. Johannes Barnsen pressuring the other boats. He's pressing them out. Boy, he's getting a penalty himself because he sailed into Christina. Christina just managed to defend it. No, Johannes Barnsen looks like he lost connection. That's why he keeps sailing that way. So that what might be the reason. Normally we don't see him doing piracy like that. And I can see in the private chat he's writing, oh crap, I'm losing connection. Sail tracks in 3rd. Secret Sailing in the lead. High Sea Rocket in 2nd. Sail tracks under pressure. High Sea Rocket is going after him. Let's see here. Rounding that mark. High Sea Rocket has to go behind. Sail tracks with a penalty by Secret Sailing. It doesn't matter that much. Oh, a penalty to High Sea Rocket for sailing into the mark. And a lot of boats sailing into the 2 boats. They're slowing down. They can't move. They're going upwind. So 5, 6, 7 penalties because 2 boats came in there. Yeah, we can see High Sea Rocket lost connection. I know that. So that we have La Cuvier in 16. But Secret Sailing in the lead. Sail tracks in 2nd. They are almost doing a match race downwind. See the other boats first rounding now because of that massive penalty slowing the whole fleet down. So 3 boats are in the lead. But see here. Huge wind shadow. 33 meters. Secret Sailing caught in wind shadow by High Sea Rocket. He's slowing 0.5 knots down. He needs to go away from that wind shadow if he wants to follow sail tracks. And if I was him, I will place myself behind sail tracks and throw dirty arm him and get attacked. Now he's outside of the wind shadow. See, 7.8, 7.9, 7.7. High Sea Rocket is being attacked by German 6.9. Christina in 5th, Tumalin in 7th, and here, this is interesting. Mykkelente going way outside of the ley line to get some wind and going away from the dirty air. It's like he's listening to what we're saying here on the channel. 8.0 knots. So he's sneaking away from High Sea Rocket under pressure here. German 6.9 attacking him. High Sea Rocket needs to defend himself. Needs to go in front of German 6.9 so not to lose that position. But 2 skippers is away from the fleet. Sail tracks and Secret Sailing. They might do a small match race upwind here. But it looks like Sail tracks is taking the right decision. Going to the right side. That's the left-hand side upwind. Secret Sailing opposite. And that, see the difference. Secret Sailing lost 50 meters. 50 meters in that rounding. And because he's placing himself there, Tumalin is going up on the side of him in that rounding. A massive penalty again behind there, coming in at the same time at the roundings. So Secret Sailing lost his momentum. 3 skippers can now catch him. That's High Sea Rocket, Christina, Tumalin are going to it. And this boat, Sail Tracks, he has a chance to sneak away. So let's see how he's doing in there. So again, mark roundings, wind intelligence. Very important, guys, when you're doing this boat type. And then get ready to defend yourself downwind race. The fleet is split up. See how they're spreading out here, trying to avoid all that wind shadow. And right now it's a lighter wind all over the whole race course. The wind is going straight at them. It doesn't look like wind is going to shift at all. That means that Sail Tracks, he can take it nice and slow, 5.3. Normally we see 5.5 upwind in best VMG, so it's a very light wind. 5.3 coming in here. Tumalin is crossing to the left-hand side. Maybe he's seeing some wind over there, something we can't see here on our radar. The wind shift maybe, or he wants to place himself on the inside when they're rounding that mark up there. Secret Sailing in 2nd. He's coming from starboard tack. It's all about how close he's getting into Sail Tracks. Did he get a little bit closer? It's 32 meters. It's yeah, he's just close enough to do some downwind attack, but he's caught in wind shadow and losing momentum right now. And that's good news for Sail Tracks, because now he might have the chance to race away from the fleet. Tumalin coming at the ley line, and he actually placing himself in a bad position. Christina coming there Oh, now he's crossing in front of Christina. Good move by him there. Oh, Secret Sailing losing momentum. That's good news for Sail Tracks. He is going to win this. There we see Secret Sailing, Tourmaline, Christina in 4th, High Sea Rocket in 5th, Roundings Mugilente in 6th, Esailing coming in. Enter your name here. German 6-9, Roxy Joni, the leading boat in 10. That's luckily for him, that's going to be his discard, so it doesn't matter anything. He will still have a good result going into the middle race. But let's see the downwind here. See, Sail Tracks is away from Secret Sailing, not caught in wind shadow. Right now, Tourmaline and Christina is attacking Secret Sailing with wind shadow, but Tourmaline is not. If he's joining in that battle, Secret Sailing will lose all momentum, and see the speed difference. Tourmaline caught by High Sea Rocket. High Sea Rocket caught by Mugilente. But Christina is not caught by anybody. And right now attacking Secret Sailing. And if she was, once she can actually go closer to Secret Sailing. She's actually allowing Secret Sailing to go away from herself. So now he's sailing with speed. We can also see Tourmaline is sailing with speed. But it's only because the wind is shifting and coming a harder breeze in the middle. High Sea Rocket 9.4, Tourmaline 8.6, Secret Sailing 9.0, Christina 9.1. The leading boat is slowing down, but it's too late for the rest of the fleet to take Sail Tracks. But does High Sea Rocket have time enough to go in and take over? We will see it from behind. Nope, what's High Sea Rocket doing? I don't know what High Sea Rocket is doing here. Going behind the rest of the fleet, doing a massive 360. Maybe he fell asleep while playing it. And then he went behind. 5 boats on a line. So 4th place to Tourmaline. High Sea Rocket going the opposite way again. Something's happening there. Mugilente in 5th. German 6-9 in 6th. 3 boats pressuring each other. Esailing, he needs to take care that he's not losing everything in that battle. Enter your name coming in. Lapis coming in. Rest of the fleet joining in. See a massive wind shadow coming in with speed from behind. German 188. Too late, but he wins 2 position on it. And coming in last. And 2 boats sailing out there. Midsummer Sailing and Michael. They are battling each other. Let's see here. It's almost like a match race. Who is taking the honor, not getting lost? Attack coming in here from Michael, pressing Midsummer Sail, and it's a hard one to call. So we will see who of them winning this one. It was Michael taking that one. High Sea Rocket lost connection, so unlucky for him. Sail Tracks with a victory. Secret Sailing in 2nd, Christina in 3rd, Tourmaline in 4th, Mugilente 5th, German 6-9 in 6th. Esailing, he is in 7. Enter your name here, 8. Lapis 9. Firot in 10. La Cuvier in 11. Roxy Joni in 12. German 188, 13. Red Bat 14. Ahab 007, 15 points. Position 15. Michael in 16. Midsummer Sail lost that. And see, they actually came in with the same time. But the computer gave the victory to Michael. So pretty hard to call. He's getting in 17. Johannes Barnsen and High Sea Rocket lost connection and disconnected. Mugilente with the best start sailed the shortest distance. That was Sail Tracks. And that's maybe why he's winning. And I have to say the reason why he won was because he kept himself out of the wind shadow. So let's see who will go into the match race. Is it all the boats going to match race? We're just let's just ask the admin. We are asking the admin if all boats are going into the middle race. Top 10 is going into the middle race. So let's see who we'll see in the middle race. This card came in, so Roxy Joni 6 points with a lead at the moment. Secret Sailing 2nd place, 8 points. La Cuvier in 3rd with 13 points. High Sea Rocket 16 points. Esailing 16 points. Red Bat 18 points. Mugilente 18 points. Sail Tracks That was a good victory for him. Sneaks in the medal race with 22 points. Matze, Germany, 188. That's Germany, 188 on the track. In 9th position with 22 points. And Michael, whoa, luckily for him, it was a discard. That terrible race. And that means he sneaks in the last position in top 10. So he is going into the medal race. So Michael is happy in the private chat, smiling and saying, number 10, yes, ich bin der 10. Sailor. Das ist fantastisch. That's fantastic. Let's see how that will go here. So let's do some math. Roxy Joni, he cannot lose to Secret Sailing. Then Secret Sailing will win over him. And then they have, let's do some math, 3 positions down to La Couvia. So Roxy Joni and Secret Sailing, it's all open who is going to win this race. Medal race, 49er coming up in the next race. And that's a fantastic boat for medal race. And we saw Roxy Joni was winning the 49er last time. High Sea Rocket 2nd. Secret Sailing 3rd. And La Couvia 4th. So all the top 4 are very close and very good in the 49er. So let's see how they will do in the medal race. And the medal, oh, that's the Switch League, and oh, some Spanish having fun tonight. And then we can see medal race in Great Britain for it looks like either a family or a club in Italy having some fun together. And this is the German race we're going to see. So let's get ready to rumble the medal race coming up. Roxy Joni, Secret Sailing, La Couvia and High Sea Rocket. Also Ossehammer, all of them can still win this race. A medal race counts double. That means your position multiplied with 2. So if you're getting 10th, you will get 20 points. Are you getting first, you will get 2 points. So 18 points in between the victor and the last position. When they're ready, we will do a small presentation of this final. It's going to be very close. So let's see who's coming in there. If you're watching this and are new player on it, please join in our race today. You can join us on Esailing TV on Facebook, on Twitch Esailing TV, YouTube Esailing TV, Twitter Esailing TV, and Instagram Esailing TV. So, next race coming up, and let's see how that will go. We're waiting for the last boats to join in. Michael Matze, Germany, 188, and High Sea Rocket hasn't joined in yet. And I remember one race, one tournament with High Sea Rocket. He was qualified to the semifinals, and he promised his wife to go out and eat in a restaurant. And then he sent a picture here to Esailing TV that he was sitting on the restaurant playing that race while his wife was sitting in front of him, pretty mad. But he was in the semifinal, and she couldn't understand why he was so focused on it. Unluckily for him, he lost that one and went into the bronze medal match. And that one he actually won over the third place, and won the 3rd place in total. And that moment he wasn't in a restaurant with his wife, and I actually don't know if he still have the same wife there. But that's well played by him. He needs to play it. He played it on his mobile phone in the restaurant. And he actually told after the race that the restaurant had a really bad internet connection because he thought the game was lacking, and that's why he was losing. But that might just be a bad excuse. I see Rocket is now already writing, hey, the VLAN is crap in the private chat. So he's already coming up with an excuse why he's not winning this race. Let's see, 10 skivers for the start. This is the leading boat, Roxy Joni, Jonathan Koch from Constance. Esailing, he must be here from the region of the northern part of Germany. Mügelende, La Couvia, and then we have Secret Sailing from Kiel. Philip Mann, German 188, he's also called Matze, we can see. Sail Tracks. Michael is here, Red Bat, and High Sea Rocket. Is he on a restaurant with his wife and playing, or is he at home, or does he still have the same wife? We never know, and he hasn't told us yet, but let's get ready for it. 30 seconds to the start. 10 skippers, medal race, points count double. Who will win? The German class, and the first German class have the honor to be the winner. What we would do of strategy, the wind sucks is quite hard to read. There's a really bad wind intelligence, there's a lighter breeze on all sides. The wind sucks is going straight at them, but it looks like we're going to have a small wind shift from right towards left. 5 seconds. A clean start for all the skippers. No, Sail Tracks lost it. He's a little bit behind. But it's a good start for High Sea Rocket, so maybe he's listening to what we are saying here, coming with bad excuse about the VLAN before going in. And as Norman from Sarasota, Florida is writing in the chat, viel Glück, mein Herrn. Let's get ready to rumble. High Sea Rocket in the lead, Roxy Joni in second, La Couvia here in third. Roxy Joni need to keep an eye on Secret Sailing. Secret Sailing are currently in 5th position. It's a long upwind, a long downwind we're going to take. So in the 49er, it's all about wind intelligence, who is doing the best job. And right now, there's a lighter wind everywhere. High Sea Rocket dropping to third. Roxy Joni in the lead. Esailing attacking Secret Sailing. Let's go a little bit closer here. That's the battle here. La Couvia, Esailing, Roxy Joni, and then we saw Secret Sailing going to the opposite side. That might mean that he's dropping to 5th, and that might mean he's out of the race. He cannot win it anymore, and there he gets a penalty by German 88. Secret Sailing is no longer part of the big, exciting final. So right now, it is La Couvia, it's Roxy Joni, and if Roxy Joni gets a penalty and drops 3 positions, then we have a new leader, a new winner. That's La Couvia. Let's see, side by side, he can do it himself. He can attack Roxy Joni. Will he do it, or will it be the young student from Constance winning tonight's German class? Behind here, High Sea Rocket third, Esailing, Mügelende, Michael, German 188, Sail Tracks, Secret Sailing in 10th. Red Bat there. He is, I know Philip Mann, he's a very competitive guy, so he must say some really bad German words at the moment. And let me say, Germans are quite good of swearing in their own language, and it sounds pretty delight to hear it. High Sea Rocket in third, Esailing in fourth, Mügelende here, very close to each other. In the lead, Roxy Joni, second place, La Couvia. Mügelende trying to attack Esailing. Esailing going over to attack High Sea Rocket. It's going to be very, very close. Who will take it? Who will win it? They're rounding that gate mark. And now it's all about wind intelligence. It's a split. Interesting. It's split. Right now, Roxy Joni, La Couvia, and La Couvia is winning that. Winning 12 meters in that split there. So all the boats going to the right-hand side are winning at the moment. High Sea Rocket going to left side, but let's see the wind sucks up there. They're trying to find some wind. They're going into the harder breeze in the left-hand side. The radar is dark there, but when they're tacking up towards the top mark for the second time here in this lake, they are going against the wind. But in the right-hand side where this skipper, Mügelende, is placing himself, it's a lighter wind, but he's having the wind over the sail. Is that a good decision to do here? We will see within the next 30 seconds. This is the medal race of the German class. The Roxy Joni is in the lead. He's also in the lead of the final score, of the final ranking. And if he's winning this one, he's secured his victory. But he's under pressure by La Couvia. If La Couvia manages to go in front of him, penalize him, and make him drop 2 positions, then he will lose his first place to La Couvia. They're coming in. La Cuvier coming starboard tack. Roxy Joni inside. Good turn. Close side by side. And now Roxy needs to take care. He's not getting a penalty downwind. Aussie Hammer coming in. High Sea Rocket. Another match race in the downwind coming in. They are battling for the honor to get in the top positions. Number 1, number 2 are battling for who's going to win. This is the battle for third. Overall third. Sail Tracks with a penalty. Secret Sailing now in 7. But let's watch this one. La Cuvier attacking. Penalty. Roxy Joni. Let's see the two boats coming from behind. If they're not attacking each other too much, they might take over Roxy Joni and he might lose the victory. Let's see. Will they get close enough? No, they won't. So close. No, a disconnection. No, 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 no. Bad internet in Germany is killing High Sea Rocket. So, La Cuvier first, Roxy Joni second, Aussie Hammer coming third. What an exciting finish. So close that we had a new leading in the final scoreboard. Mykilente fourth, Michael fifth, Red Bat. He will drop to 7. Secret Sailing will take 6. Then we have Sail Tracks and German 188 coming in the last positions. Great, great medal race here. La Cuvier with a victory. Roxy Joni second. Aussie Hammer third. Mykilente fourth. Michael fifth. Secret Sailing 6. Red Bat 7. Sail Tracks 8. German 188 9. High Sea Rocket 10. Roxy Joni with the best start, but he got that penalty in the downwind. That's why he's losing it. Aussie Hammer sailed the shortest distance. Impressive. And that's why he came in third. So here we see High Sea Rocket. He was going into the fourth, maybe third. Then he got that disconnection. Zoom, going into last position. Now the drums is on. Let's go into the scoreboard. The victor of today in the first German class is Roxy Joni with 10 points. Second place is La Cuvier with 15 points. Secret Sailing managed that victory. He did that overtaking. He did to come in 6th place instead of 7 in the last end is giving him third. Aussie Hammer 4th position with 22 points. Mykilente 26 points in 5th. Red Bat 6th, 32 points. Michael 33.7. He came in this race as number 10. Sail Tracks 38 points. High Sea Rocket 38 points. And German 188, 40 points. That was a cool race. Congratulations to the German e-sailing community for hosting their first live event. Way to go by Roxy Joni organizing this and having control of all the players. Fantastic. Das war viel Spaß. Sehr fantastisches Race. Wir hat hier gesehen. Jobs well done. Great job. So we have to say fantastic race by the Germans. If you want to do this and you also want to see your community races, then you need to write eSailing TV either on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter or Twitch. You can also do it on Instagram. Say, hey, we have an eSailing club. We want to be seen here. You can also go to our homepage, esailing.tv, and then you can contact us directly there. Please give us 1 or 2 days notice so we can plan it, because right now there's this virus around the world. So we have been isolated here in Denmark. We are here in studio. We have built it up at home. So we can always do a race, but we need to plan it because we have a lot of other tasks to take care of. Thank you for watching eSailing TV tonight. Cheers out. And as they're saying in German, either in the northern Germany, Moin or Servus. Hi, you're watching eSailing TV. Hope you like what we're doing. If you want to see more, please follow us on the social medias. Go on Facebook, write eSailing TV. Then you come into our fan page. If you follow us, subscribe or like us, then you can see our live shows and get a notification of it. But there's an 8 seconds delay on Facebook. You can also see when we're doing highlights. We'll pop them up there, and small news with pictures. You can like, share with your friends what we're doing, share your interest. Hope you will join in. But if you're more the video type, then go to YouTube. Esailing TV channel here has a live feed also. There's a 6 seconds delay, but it's fantastic on YouTube. All our videos are saved forever, so you can see what we've been doing the last year, also the highlights. Example, here's Norman and I having fun with the chat, getting questions from the chat, and it was so fun. But if you want to see the live shows straight away without any delays, then go on the Gamers Universe, Twitch TV, write Esailing TV. There's a 2 seconds delay. So in here is if you want to see the shows live. All live shows will be deleted after 14 days. But you can do your own highlights, clip it out, and it will be saved forever. And then some of you said, hey, Twitter. Yeah, we are on Twitter. Go on Twitter, write Esailing TV. We're also doing live shows on Twitter. But again, there's an 8 seconds delay on the live shows. But you can see some tweets when we're out traveling. You can get direct notifications when we're doing activities. In here, we are doing a lot of pop-up news, but we are having a lot of fun. You can share and like what we're doing. And of course, Instagram is also there. But Instagram, we're not doing any live shows on. We're only doing pop-up news. So here you can see what we're doing of crazy things. And trust me, will be better to do a lot of more creative things in here. Example, we met L1's nail shop in Liverpool, or the highlights show from the World Championship. We also informed about it here. Hope you're enjoying what we're doing in Esailing TV. See you on the servers.